And that we hear those stories all the time. It's like our loved one doesn't remember us, or maybe only remembers one person, but they might live for years.
Mm-hmm.
How do you deal with, how do people deal with the loss of just, I've lost you emotionally. You're here physically, but you're really, there's no memory of any of our memories together.
Wow. So I also teach families on how to live well with dementia. And that, I can't tell you the tears that I've seen come forth when they realize that what they're doing is not the best way to do it. But probably if I had to tell them one thing, you're grieving. I'm sitting here looking at you, Wes, and the shell. And if you were my husband, this is a man that I've loved. And this is somebody I've lived with all these years. And I still see you, Wes.
Mm-hmm.
But the person I'm interacting with is not you. So families have to grieve while that loved one is still alive. That is such a hard thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
It's like grieving and yet interacting and living with that person at the same time. So I tell families this one piece of advice. If I can get this through their heads, it makes that journey a little bit easier, is don't keep trying to bring that person to where you are. Go to where that person is, wherever they are in that moment. If in the morning, Wes, you are yourself, but in the afternoon, you have a more difficult time, you're experiencing maybe sundowning, I need to come to you. The frustration, the anxiety, and the difficult parts of this journey is that the families keep trying to keep that loved one where they are. They're trying to
So go meet them where
they are. So
where they have arrived.
Absolutely. So if they're living 20 years ago, be in that moment with them. That's their moment. That's their present.
Mm-hmm.